Okay, let's go to the next game. Let's go to my team. Let's go to Falcons and Packers. So here's the deal. I thought I thought Jordan Love for the first 3 quarters had an outstanding game. But then the fourth quarter came around. And I thought that his inexperience really caught up to him this game. You could tell by the last drive. You can tell by when he was trying to QB sneak that one time and he messed up and had a false start. Growing pains, inexperience, it really showed. So I was disappointed really with the defense more than the offense because the Packers were missing their 2 best offensive linemen in Aaron Jones and Christian Watson. So it was going to be a tall task for Jordan Love to sort of overcome because you're missing your top wide receiver, your top running back, your 2 best offensive linemen. The Falcons defense isn't nothing to sneeze about. It was going to be very difficult for Jordan Love to sort of overcome that. But he still was able to get 3 touchdowns. He was still in the game. What I blame is the defense because they had a double-digit lead, I believe, at one point, and they let it get away. And this is the problem that I have with a Joe Barry-led defense. Now, I'm not going to sit here and get all schematically with you guys because, let's face it, number one, I haven't seen all 22, so I can't really go deep into that area. What I will say is that for the past 3 years, this defense has been disappointing to say the least. And ever since they fired Mike Pettin, I thought, oh, okay, now we can go after a real defensive-minded coach. And they dropped the ball, getting Joe Barry, who was awful with the Commanders. And he hasn't proven anything with this level of talent. And this is the 3rd straight year of disappointment for this defense. Still can't stop the run. Now, the Falcons are arguably the best run team in the league, but they still can't stop the run after all these years. It's always been their Achilles heel. No matter who has been on the field, no matter what has happened, they can never stop the run. And they couldn't do that against the Falcons. And that's why they lost. Because the Falcons took advantage of it, because I knew that was going to happen. Play action, Desmond Ridder, Drake London kept getting open with his routes. They just kept killing us, and we lost the game at the end. On the Falcons side of things, I was very impressed with Bijan Robinson. I have him in fantasy, by the way. Bijan, anybody that knows football, knew that he was going to be special. Like, you could see it. Everybody could see it. It was just a matter of time. And he really displayed his talent against the Packers. Over 100 yards rushing. I wish he would have gotten a touchdown. It would have helped me win my matchup. But it is what it is. He's already a top 5 running back, and he's played only 2 games. That's how good he is. Like, he's just so immensely talented. I like that Drake London was able to get involved in the offense after that donut he had last week. So that was a telltale sign. That was a good sign. Kyle Pitts is still being underutilized. I don't understand why a talented tight end like Kyle Pitts is still being underutilized. It blows my mind that Arthur Smith keeps allowing this to happen, but it is what it is. This is what he wants. This is what he gets. And Kyle Kyle Pitts, he's in prison right now. He's locked up because he's been locked up ever since Arthur Smith has been the head coach, unfortunately. But anywho, salute to the Falcons. They're 2-0. All the respect in the world. They have. Listen, before the season, I had a lot of respect for the Falcons' roster overall. I like the roster. I like their roster from the trenches. They were able to get Calais Campbell. I think they also got Bud Dupree. So I mean, they have pieces, man. Like they have some guys. So shout out to the Falcons.